What is up, everybody? It is your boy, it's ConCon, back at it again. Hashtag not a sponsor, but could be. Looking at you, Dr. Squash. Look, we are a Cantina YouTube channel here where we focus mainly as being the #1 drinking Star Wars podcast in the galaxy. But with that comes Star Wars territory. We have a Star Wars product. Once again, not sponsored by Dr. Squash soap. I've heard a lot of good things about them. I've never tried it myself. Some of the soaps that I've used are from, what's it called? That Whole Foods. Whole Foods, I've gotten some soaps from them. There's one that I really like that's a lavender oatmeal scrub. But I've heard a lot of good things about Dr. Squash, and of course they came out with some Star Wars soap. And I could not buy it. I had to. Look at that little Disney embossing. First impressions, man, this box is nice. So luckily, Honey, also not a sponsor of this video, Honey, the Chrome web browser, was able to save me an additional like $6. So I ended up getting this for like $27 shipped or something like that. But we are a Cantina YouTube channel. So of course, I'm going to be talking about what I'm drinking. Thankfully, one of our patrons was just most gracious enough, Jonathan, to bring me this bottle that I have destroyed. It's good. It's a Canadian rye whiskey. I do have a couple of other Canadian rye whiskeys, and actually one of the Canadian rye whiskeys that I have currently is kind of like one of my favorites. One thing that's super sick about this bottle, you'll notice that behind the label, and now that it's empty, I'm definitely gonna take this off, is it has like all the instructions on how to distill your own bourbon, which is super cool. And then there's even like this little diagram here of like the vats and everything. It's got to be like, you know, their process and whatnot. But this is a 43% by volume, a little bit low for my taste, but it is good. It's a good sipper. You know, I'll go 6 out of 10. You know, I like stuff with a little bit more bite, but this is really good. And you know, part of that score too, I don't know the price point on this. It was a gift, which is fine. I didn't want to look that up, and I didn't want that to affect it too much. This is good. I mean, this is definitely something that I'd keep on my shelf. It's not super sweet on the back end. I was trying to get a little bit more of the notes. It's a little bit on the blander side, but not in a bad way. There's just nothing that jumps out. It's very well balanced. That was a much better choice of words. It's balanced. Not bland is not a good choice to describe it, but I'll go 6. And if the price point is good, it'd probably get bumped up to a 7. But depending on where that price point is definitely how that would affect its score. Dr. Squash, once again, never used their products. We have the Star Wars one, so of course, you know, I had to cop it. Up here, this is so sick. Like, this is a box that, man, I wish that this would be something so cool that you could reuse for something. What exactly, I'm not sure, but so we have the Only Hope soap, okay? Wisdom wash, Dark Side scrub, and Ruthless rinse. Right off the bat, I think my favorite is the Obi-Wan looking one. This one is definitely my favorite. Oh, and underneath here, let me get this close up to the overhead camera. There's a picture of his saber with Jedi Knight Obi-Wan Kenobi. That is so sick. Man, I almost like don't even want to use any of these products. Oh, and look at the detail on this is immaculate. We got like the whole like Imperial, like that's just such the classic Star Wars trope. You know, you see that in all the spaceships and whatnot. We got the Sith symbol up here, and then we got the Republic Jedi symbol down here. Super cool. Definitely gonna have to do a part 2 to this. Let me smell this. So this actually does smell bland. This like literally just smells like soap. Almost like a hand soap. Let me read the data pad on the back. Let's get a close up here so you can see that. Now, a big thing with Dr. Squash is this is this is a very, very natural soap. And generally with like natural things, no chemicals and whatnot, you know, a lot of the perfumes and stuff that we're smelling, that's all chemicals, right? So part of their whole big thing is not having, certified detergents and synthetic stuff. I'm sure you've seen all their ads on YouTube. And if you haven't, because you watched this video, you're going to now, because that's how that works. Made with natural oils, no harsh chemicals, cold process. Not exactly sure what that means. I'm going to have to look in that later. And of course, sustainably sourced. The data pad entry says, cleanse yourself with this soothing blend of thyme, leaf, and clay. With this guide, it will truly clean your skin and refresh your soul. So thyme, I can't, I've used it now that I'm reading it and I'm smelling it, I'm definitely getting it. So let's see if I can get any of these other ones without looking at the back. Now here's the Yoda one. I love the art. The art is so sick. And then once again, we're getting the saber. It's such a sick touch. Absolutely sick touch. Let me get the snifter out. Oh, okay. So this one, super powerful. This actually smells like soap. Like, this smells like something that I would buy for sure. Lotus leaf and lotus leaf. So it's just lotus leaf on this one. This one is really, really good. I really, really like the Yoda one. This one is very, very clean. I love lavenders and cottons, anything that's like fresh sheets. Dude, this smells really, really good. If this is, I want to know if these are limited edition scents, like they'll only be for the Star Wars ones, because if this is like a scent that they come out with that's Wisdom Wash, that's like not Yoda, or if these are available year round, this is something that I would definitely continue to buy. One thing that I didn't notice too is if you look at the bottom, we have Zero Grit, and that was the same thing for Obi-Wan, but on the dark side we both have Heavy Grit, so some lathering in there. So now it does say limited edition on the boxes, so probably once again this might be something that oh, my favorite thing, yes, silicone gel packets. Whoop. All right, now onto the Vader. Dude, the detail with the saber hilts is just second to none. It's so sick. Like, I'm gonna take this whole box apart, and I gotta find something. I gotta do something with this box. Got to. All right, so let's see if I can get this one. Once again, Vader is reminding me. Okay, no, I'm actually getting something on this one. This one is something like a bark or a charcoal. Is kind of what I'm smelling. Chokeberry. I don't know what a chokeberry is. Sounds dirty. Not gonna lie. Once again, this is Heavy Grit and exfoliating. Oh, there it is. Smoky scent. So yeah, that's kind of what I was getting. It's kind of like a charcoal. And look at the color of the soap. It's giving me like Mustafar vibes, right? You know what? I haven't taken any of these out. Look at that. I mean, that's some high quality soap. It definitely looks nice. I should have gotten some like water and done like a lather test. All right, let's see if we save the best for last. Look at our boy Maul. Look at him, so cute. All right, let's get that smell test in here. Once again, this is a Heavy Grit. Man, I'm smelling something I don't know what it is. Let's look at the saber. Let me think about that and see if I can figure out what that smell is. Maul saber, so iconic. Just remember being like 10 years old and losing my mind in the theater when we saw that double-bladed saber ignite. Plain red on this one. No color like the other one. I don't know what I'm smelling on this one. So once again, this is a exfoliating one, and we are getting a spicy wood dragon fruit. Those are the scents that we're going with. Now, I just had dragon fruit over at a friend's house, and it tasted like nothing. I guess there's different types of dragon fruit, which I thought I'd only had like the pink one, with the white on the inside, it literally tasted like nothing. It tasted like Jello with no flavoring at all. So I'm not well versed enough on dragon fruit. I like this one. This one is nice. I'm wondering how much these scents stick to you though. And I'm also wondering how long these soaps last, because my experience with more natural soaps is they don't last as long as something that I'm assuming would be synthetic. This is definitely the winner. The Wisdom Wash. This is definitely the winner. Now, once again, if you go on your Chrome browser and you have your Honey extension, you will be able to save money. You get the whole thing like shipped to you for like $27. I mean, just it being a limited edition, like as a Star Wars fan, I don't think this is something that I would hold on to, but just like this experience of how much detail went into this, dude, this is 10 out of 10. This is super cool. Definitely going to revisit it on the podcast. Of course, we'll talk about it more there. Or you can head over to my OnlyFans, where I'll actually be using the soap. Yes, that is a joke. Just let that sink in for a second. But, also, we were talking about this in our Discord. Links to all that is below, and of course, we have everything for our shirts, all that in the description below. Let me know if you're gonna use this, or let me know in the comments below what kind of soap do you actually use. Are you a Old Spice guy, or gal? Are you guys using Dove? I used to do a lot of the Dove men's soap, is what I used to use. I'm super excited to get in the shower and try these though. But once again, the Wisdom Wash, that flavor or that scent, whatever, dude, 10 out of 10. It's super, super awesome. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this little unboxing. Once again, not a sponsor. Dr. Squash, look, we're a Star Wars podcast, okay? Hit us up. Give us a discount code. Give us something to give the listeners. This is cool. I really, really enjoy this. Once again, look at that art above. Look at that. That is so sick. So sick. Love it. Well, guys, hope you enjoyed this little bit, and we will catch you on the next one.